talking about today is continuing to talk about phase changes and then how the particles behave in a phase change. So as we go from a solid to a liquid, what's happening with the particles? So we have our agenda, we have our attendance question, we have our video instructions, which you're watching right now. Great job, woohoo. Our explanation is talking about, again, phase changes and its particles, so there's an extra video if you want to watch that. Pear Deck, open that up. I think I've said it before, but for the Pear Deck that you're doing as the own, once you get to the last slide, there's no like, you're done, submit, finish, anything like that. It just kind of brings you to the last slide. So if you've answered all the questions up until then, you can just exit out of it. There's no like ending thing you have to do with a Pear Deck. You just are done. And you come back here, you can flip through the slides over here, go ahead and answer these questions. And then on the next page, we have our exploration today, which is a states of matter PhET simulator. It's kind of like Gizmos, but you don't have to log in, which is super nice. So click here to go to the Google Doc. It'll bring you here, and it'll bring you to this Google Doc right here. So before you start anything, you're going to go ahead and answer these couple of questions on the first page. On the next page, you're going to go to the PhET website. So you're going to click here to go here. You'll end up right here. To get to the actual simulation that you're supposed to do, you have to click this middle button right here. There's kind of like a little play button or triangle right there. So click that. It'll open up, again, this PhET simulator. And you're going to select this first option, states, because we're talking about states of matter. And we're talking about phase changes and stuff like that. And so on this wonderful Google Doc right here, I have some video instructions right here. So feel free to watch those. It'll go over what you're supposed to do for this assignment. But basically, you're going to be taking a screenshot of what the particles of different substances look like. So you can do neon, argon, oxygen, and water. You can have them be solids, liquids, or gases. You're going to take screenshots of what they look like. You're also going to get the temperature of what they are. You can also increase or decrease temperature this way. And so for each substance like neon, when it's a solid, what temperature is it at? And then also take a screenshot of what the particles look like. So that's what you're doing for this page for the 4 different substances. The last page is some conclusion questions. So go ahead, read through these, answer these questions, and then you have a last table or chart to fill out where you're going to say what the starting phase for a phase change is, the ending phase is. So like for freezing, you start as a liquid, you end as a solid, and then are you adding or removing thermal energy to make it happen? When we freeze, we remove thermal energy. So do that for all of these and submit it when you are done. Back in the daily assignment, our extension today is about absolute zero. Absolute zero is the idea that you can get so cold that things stop moving. So we know that solid particles, even though like they're not moving, they're still vibrating in place. So there's still some motion happening. Solid particles are not moving. But absolute zero is the idea that we can get it so cold that nothing moves. There's no heat. We haven't reached it yet. We've gotten very, very, very close. Might be impossible to reach it. Who knows? But go ahead and watch this video about what would happen if you touched something that was at absolute zero. Answer that. And then we have our handy dandy star slides. So star slides for today. Fill out the star slides for Thursday. Make sure to read the whole question. The star slides for today are basically just 3 questions. Make sure to read the whole question so you know what you're doing. And then check off. Did you do the attendance question? Did you go through the explanation in the Pear Deck? Did you go through the exploration in the PhET? Did you do the extension? Did you do the star slides? And then you are done. And that's all I got for you. Also for VLA students, this would be the day that you go to your 3rd hour class. So go to your 3rd hour class for your 1 to 1:30 time. And that's what we got going on. Thanks so much and have a great day.